What's cooking, Rams? I'm Madison Strassheim.
And I'm Hattie Williams. Welcome to CTV Cooks. In today's episode, we visit two of Fort Collins bistros to see who has the creme de la creme brûlée in Fort Collins. Then I'll show you what cocktails I learned how to make at Pour Brothers.
Plus, we check out one of the hippest taco trucks in FOCO and try out a no-bake treat. All this and more tonight on CTV Cooks.
Pour Brothers is a local community tavern offering things like trivia night, community group gatherings, and an all-around fun and relaxing environment. They even serve over 20 different draft beers and 60 whiskeys. Plus, they have a really great selection of handcrafted cocktails. After learning this, I knew I had to stop in and check them out. Today we are back with cocktail creations. We are here at Pour Brothers and I am here with Ace. We're going to be making some of their signature cocktails and he's going to be teaching me everything I need to know about them.
First drink we're doing today is going to be our Granddad Smoked Old Fashioned. So this is going to be just like your regular Old Fashioned, except we're building it with Granddad's 114. So to build this guy, you're going to start with 1 sugar cube.
Okay, and I just put it in the glass?
Yep, just drop it right in the glass. And then you're going to do 3 to 4 dashes of Angostura bitters. And then next thing we're going to do to help kind of get the bitters and the sugar to combine, you're going to take your soda gun and just do a dash of soda in there. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to muddle this guy. So you're going to break up the sugar cube and kind of spin it around in there to get it all mixed up. You'll see it foam up. Yeah, that's what you want. You get it kind of foamed, break it up, and mix it all together in there. Throw that guy back in there.
Awesome.
Next thing you're gonna do, grab the tweezers over there, your tongs, and then grab a cherry.
Ooh.
Pop that cherry. Just give it like a little squeeze with those tongs. Drop him in there. Awesome. Okay, now you're gonna pour 1.5 ounces of Granddad's 114, so that's just to the first line in there. What makes it a bourbon is it's gonna be at least 51% corn. In this case, it is I think a little higher than that. I think it's around 60 to 62% corn. And then we'll get 3 ice cubes. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, now you're gonna stir him up.
All right.
And a lot of people will count while they stir. I don't. I usually try and read the ice. So right there you can see the ice is kind of going to the bottom. So now with this guy, you're going to kind of express it over the drink. Make sure while you're twisting it though, you get kind of like a spiraling action to it. And then now kind of rub it around the outside of the glass and then also on the inside. The next part we're going to do is the fun part of this drink, which is the smoking aspect. So we'll put them underneath our dome here.
Awesome.
So stick that guy in there, and then you're just gonna light this. Batteries are, there we go. Okay. So now, go on ahead and just light it.
Yeah.
In there. Yeah. And keep the flame in there until we start seeing some smoke. There you go. You can take the flame out.
Oh wow. Campfire.
Exactly.
I love it.
And then just about when you can't see the drink anymore, we'll set him there. Get this guy behind you. And I usually like to let this sit for anywhere from like 10 to 30 seconds, just so that way that drink gets really infused with the smoke. Then, kind of once he's all done, just lift that guy off of there nice and easy.
Wow.
Leave some of that smoke in there. That's your Granddad Smoked Old Fashioned.
Can you taste it?
You can. So it's mostly going to be on the nose. The longer you let the drink sit in there, it definitely will add more flavor to it.
Okay.
So yeah, no. I mean, you taste it. You tell me what you think.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready. There's even smoke still in it. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. I didn't expect to be able to actually taste the smoke.
Really?
But it comes through a lot with your nose. And then it's also a very smooth bourbon. All right, so we just made the Granddad Smoked Old Fashioned. And I'm ready for this next one. I heard it's called an invitation only.
It is, yes. Essentially, it's just gonna be a mezcal cocktail, which mezcal is definitely growing in popularity here in the States. It's been around for a while. It's actually been around longer than tequila has. So now you're gonna take your jigger over there,
Awesome.
Go ahead and grab the Sombra. You're gonna pour a full ounce of the Sombra into there.
Okay.
Our next part of this is gonna be grapefruit juice. And we
Perfect.
like to use a ruby red grapefruit juice here. So you're gonna do a full ounce of that guy. And then the next one we're gonna do is going to be our lime juice. We do squeeze this every day from our own limes. We're not buying lime juice. So you're gonna do a half ounce of this guy.
What's our next step?
Next thing we're putting in there is going to be our house-made orange simple syrup. You're gonna do a half ounce of that. And then the very last step that we're gonna do, we're gonna throw some strong water bitters in there. So these guys are actually from here in town, Strong Water. They do some really cool bitters, and this is their smoked grapefruit bitters, so it goes really well with this drink considering that we're doing mezcal, which is already a smoky liqueur. So yeah, we'll throw 2 dashes of that one in there. And then now we're gonna shake it. So we'll throw 3 to 4 ice cubes in there, and then just shake it. Perfect.
Perfect. What's next?
So now we're gonna strain it into our martini glass.
Ooh,
like
it's
that.
beautiful.
Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is just top this with some champagne. And then just throw a lime wedge on the side for a garnish.
All right.
And then you're done. Yeah.
There it is.
So yeah, go ahead and try it. Tell me what you think. It's definitely gonna be really bright, light, easy drinking, but you'll definitely get the smoke from that mezcal. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's really good. That's what I had last time. Yeah, you definitely can taste the smoke in it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is really good. I'm gonna have another one.
Well, it doesn't matter what you like to drink. If you like to come in and do fun shots and you want to drink light beer and things like that, some fine whiskey tasting, we can accommodate you along with just fancy cocktails. We can do anything that's on either end of the spectrum and in between. You can always come down to Pour Brothers and be guaranteed to get what you're looking for.
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to finish and enjoy these drinks, but I'm curious, what do you guys think about them? Thanks, Hattie. I absolutely adored these drinks, and I know you couldn't try them, but you were there to help me film them and kind of see how I got to create them. And I learned so many different things while I was there with Ace, and one of the things that I learned is how whiskey actually gets its colors. So apparently, the barrels that whiskey is kept in and bourbon is how that drink actually gets its color. So the darker it is, the longer it's been in the barrels. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, that's super cool. And I loved getting to see the smoke, like whiskey cocktail. That was super cool to see.
Yeah, it definitely filled up the room with a really good aroma. I mean, it smelled like a campfire. I felt like I was camping. I just loved it. And we used an oak wood chips, which is why we had kind of that oaky flavor in the drink. But Ace actually let me know afterward that we can add different wood chips to make different flavors for that smoke. It's just crazy what you can do with these drinks. With that, we're gonna take a quick break, but stick around for more Cooks content right here on CTV Channel 11.
Living with someone you don't know on the other side of the wall is hard, especially if you don't know how to be a good roommate. The first thing that you'll want to do to be a good roommate is make sure that you always stay quiet. Be considerate of others when using common spaces and appliances.
Hey buddy, what you doing?
I'm just gonna need like 40 minutes. Be respectful of your roommate's privacy.
Ugh, my bad.
Finally, make sure that you clean up after yourself. Oh, fresh toothbrush.
Have you seen my toothbrush?
Follow these tips to get along with your roommates and your landlord.
When you think of a fancy treat, what is the first dish that comes to mind? Well, for me, it's creme brulee.
We visited 2 different French restaurants right here in Fort Collins to see who has the best version of this creamy and crunchy dessert.
Hey Rims, we're back, and today we're at Bistro Natil. For this month's Food Feuds, we're on the search for the best creme brulee in Fort Collins.
This is one of my favorite desserts, and I can't wait to crack it one. Let's head on in.
Located in the heart of Old Town, Bistro Natil offers its customers with many French dishes, including creme brûlée. The chef personally made us a serving of the dessert, which included ingredients like ground sugar, blueberry jam, and honeycomb candy. To start, the chef took the already made custard out of the fridge and topped it with sugar. Taking the torch, he lightly flamed the top of the dessert in order to melt and caramelize the sugar. Once the golden brown crust had formed and began to harden, it was time for the toppings.
Adding a spoonful of house blueberry jam, a honeycomb chip, and a garnish of basil to the top, completing our delicious dessert. Now all that was left to do was crack right into it.
You'd think we'd be full after Bistro Natil, but we were more than ready to dig into the second dessert. Next up, we decided to head on over to Café Vino, a local favorite in the world of French cuisine. We were able to go back in the kitchen to see how the head pastry chef prepared their version of creme brulee. Taking the chilled custard out of the fridge, a layer of sugar was added to the top. With the top fully coated, it was time for everyone's favorite part, the fire torch. Once the top was fully coated and giving off some seriously amazing smells, it was time for toppings. Café Vino went a more classic route by giving the dessert a few slices of fresh berries and, of course, a dusting of powdered sugar.
I don't know, Maddie. Both of these creme brulees were just so good. I don't know how we're gonna decide.
Yeah, I love the flavors of both and cracking into each one of them. They were definitely creme-tastic.
They were definitely both cracking, but I think I'm gonna let you guys in the studio decide.
I really enjoyed both these versions of creme brulee. Café Vino made an extremely classic dish, but Bistro Natil really amped it up with some fancy toppings and honeycomb candy.
Same here. They were both so tasty and definitely satisfied my sweet tooth. I loved all the unique toppings, especially the blueberry jam and the honeycomb chip at Bistro Natil. However, Café Vino had such a classic rendition of the dessert. I really enjoyed the thin layer of custard, and it allowed for more of the crunchy topping with each bite.
With that said, my winner has to be Bistro Natil. Although we were not in France, the elegant toppings and overall presentation of the dessert made me feel like I was sitting at a small cafe in Paris. I also really love the thickness of the caramelized top, my favorite part of the creme brulee.
While Bistro Natil was good, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Maddie. For me, the winner was Café Vino. I just loved how thin the caramelized top was, not to mention how the proportion of the custard to sugar topping was a perfect ratio, in my opinion.
Once again, we disagree, but that's okay. We're going to take a quick break, but stick around for a peek at one of the coolest taco trucks in Fort Collins.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
As Fort Collins is starting to warm up, I have been craving some delicious tacos. So this week I decided to stop by Taqueria Los Pepes an Old Town gem that is family run and absolutely delicious. Let's take a look.
Taqueria Los Pepes has been a favorite taco spot in Fort Collins for many years. Located on the northern outskirts of Old Town, this authentic Mexican cuisine is sure to please anyone's craving. Co-owner Jesus Santiago takes pride in being one of the first taco trucks in the area.
Well, when we first started, there wasn't really that many food trucks to begin with around the area. And so we had that experience where, like, when we go to like California, Texas, or anything like that, there's always like that food trucks everywhere. And so we noticed that there was none here, and so we just kind of wanted to bring a little bit of that Mexican culture around here, and it's a cheaper way, I guess, than a restaurant.
But it's not just the delicious tacos that make this truck special, but the community that surrounds it.
Growing up and seeing how much Hispanics have like changed this area feels good, and knowing that we played a big part of it being one of the first food trucks here, it feels good.
Having a food truck can be challenging at times, but the Santiago family is more than prepared.
It has its ups and downs. Sometimes, definitely when it's like colder winter weather, it is better to have a restaurant in my opinion, but I don't know, the summer being outside is always fun, eating and all that kind of stuff. So it has its ups and downs, but I like the truck. Yeah.
While taco trucks have been around for a while, Taqueria Los Pepes makes a point of modernizing themselves on social media.
So actually their social media, we didn't start it too long ago, and so once we realized that social media plays a big part in like businesses, it definitely helps a lot reach out to people that doesn't usually live in this area or usually doesn't come to this area. So when people see our stuff online, it just kind of gives an idea of what we offer, and if they like it, they'll come for the drive. If you like Mexican food, hopefully you guys can come down and give us a try. We try to keep it authentic, so if you like authentic Mexican food, we definitely invite you guys to come down.
Now, Hattie, I know you couldn't come with me on this taco adventure, but don't they look so delicious?
They definitely do. I am so jealous because they looked amazing, and I wish I would have been able to come with you. I want to try these tacos so bad now. I'm definitely starving.
It was such a fun day because the weather was so warm out, and Madeline from sports got to come with me, and it was really cool.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. So the taco truck, tell me, is it kind of like a family endeavor, or what is something I need to know about them?
It is completely family run, which is super cool. So I got to meet almost the entire Santiago family, and they were just super nice and welcoming and definitely treated us like family too.
Oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. I'm definitely going to have to stop by at some point this week.
You have to. I found out about this taco truck from College Avenue, our CSU magazine for arts and culture. If you want to learn more, you can pick up a hard copy of the magazine or find the online version at collegeavenuemag.com. All right, Rams, after the break, Hattie and I have a quick and energizing treat you're sure to love.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it. First impression. My way in. But here's the thing. Can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Can one piece of paper really tell you my whole story? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or how anytime there was an opportunity, I was the first one to step up. Because I wasn't gonna let my life, my circumstances dictate who I was going to become. And all of that determination, commitment, drive, that's me. And that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent like me.
Tonight we are making no-bake energy balls using just 7 ingredients. These are filling and healthy, perfect for a pre- or post-workout snack.
All you need to make these treats with a powerful punch is peanut butter, honey, old-fashioned oats, chia seeds, vanilla, salt, and chocolate chips.
All right, should we get started?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so step 1, you're going to need a mixing bowl and all of these lovely ingredients.
And we're going to add to our bowl 1 1/2 cups of peanut butter.
All right, so we've got our peanut butter right here. And I got 1/2 cup, so we'll add 3 of these.
Got it.
I am so excited. I've heard that these are just delicious, and I can't wait to try some tonight.
Yes, me too. I heard they're supposed to taste just like chocolate chip cookies.
Oh my gosh.
But like healthy chocolate chip cookies.
Ah, I'm very excited. All right, so we got one. Ooh, not spill.
And while you're working on that, I'm going to start on the 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Let's do it. Where's the vanilla? Here it is.
Got it.
All right. So it's got chocolate, it's got peanut butter, it's got oatmeal or oats, it's got chia seeds. I mean, this sounds like heaven.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I am too. And the chia seeds and the oats are supposed to really like bring that energy together and make it like an energy like ball.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what makes it an energy ball.
So after a workout, I'm gonna need to pop some of these out of the fridge and try them.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got the vanilla in there. We've got the peanut butter in there. What is our next step?
Now we need 1/2 cup of chia seeds.
Okay. Oh, I've got peanut butter everywhere.
I
Okay.
know.
So we got our chia seeds. And we need 1/2 cup, you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And it just goes straight into the bowl, right?
Straight into the bowl. Everything goes straight into a bowl. It's super easy recipe because everything just goes in one container.
Oh my gosh, that makes it so much easier.
Yes.
Because then you're not doing this over here and that over there. Like, it's all just in one big bowl.
So after that, we're going to need 1/2 cup of honey.
Okay. So the honey's over there. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
1.5 cup?
Yeah,
Oh
1/2 cup.
Oh, 1/2 cup. Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, holy cow, that's a lot of honey.
I know. And it's easier if you just like take off the whole cap and then just like squeeze it in. It comes out a lot faster.
Ooh.
Look at that honey. And a special fact about honey is if you buy Colorado honey, it's supposed to help with your allergies.
Really?
Yes.
I am blessed, and I actually don't have allergies, but I know so many people that do, and that sounds like such a helpful tidbit.
Yes, I definitely have a lot of allergies, so I always try to eat like spoonfuls of Colorado honey whenever I can.
Oh my gosh. And honey's good for really anything. I mean, it's healthy, it's sweet. If you have a cold, like I usually eat honey when I have a cold.
Yeah. Put it in tea, put it in everything.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got that in there. We've got the honey in there. I'm making a bit of a mess, so that's okay. All right, so
now we need 1 1/3 cup oats.
Okay.
So 1 cup and 1/3.
All right.
Woo.
So we've got a 1/3 cup here, so we'll just do 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm good at math if I can do math correctly.
I cannot do math correctly.
I usually can't either. That's all right, though. All right, 3 and 4. Okay, I feel like this is, maybe I'm just not coordinated enough, but I feel like I'm kind of messy making these. But we're going to get messier, too, because we're going to roll them into balls.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And then we just need like a little touch of salt.
Not too much now.
Just to counteract the sweetness a little bit.
Too much. I'm just kidding. That was a good amount. All right, so now we just finally have chocolate chips.
Yep, just the chocolate chips.
All right, how much?
1 cup.
Okay, let's use our 1/3 cup because our 1/2 cup is a little dirty.
It's a lot of peanut butter.
All right, 1. 2. 3. And then a little for me for extra measure. Okay, now what?
Now we just stir all the ingredients together.
Okay. You want to stir it for us?
Yes. After a while, it takes a lot of arm muscle.
But that's okay, Maddie, because you're strong.
That's true, and it's like a pre-workout workout.
Exactly. So you work out before.
Yes.
Then you go and actually work out.
Yes.
And then afterward, you have a workout snack. This sounds like the perfect package.
It is. And do you have any like preferred methods of working out?
You know, I prefer the Netflix route, but when I do work out, I'm usually biking. I like to go biking. I mean, Colorado has such nice weather, and right now, it's on and off a little bit, but when it does have nice weather, I like to go out biking. What about you?
I like to go hiking in the summertime, but right now, I've been enjoying a class called Brazilian Beats at the rec center.
Oh my gosh,
and
is that like dancing?
Yes, it is dancing. It's Brazilian carnival dancing.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of jumping.
I could not. I could never.
All right.
All right, so we've got it mixed.
These are all stirred.
All right, so what's next?
Now we just roll them into balls.
All right, with our bare hands.
Yeah, just pick them up and
oh wow,
start
they're
rolling.
Sticky.
They are sticky, and after a while, it becomes hard to roll them because your hands get super sticky.
And then we're just placing them on our cookie sheet right here, right?
Exactly.
All right. Oh goodness. How big do you make them?
I don't make them too big. I make them like maybe a spoonful.
Oh, I'm making like a lot. I'm making a whole
so
lot.
much.
I feel like this is that too big?
That might be a little big. But hey, the bigger, the more energy.
All right, well.
Alrighty, I think we have some that have already been in the freezer.
Yeah, so they do have to sit in the freezer for an hour after you roll them. But our producer, Morgan, was so kind, and she actually made some for us. So we've got some to try that are already chilled. They're already hardened. All right, do we try them?
Yes.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Oh. It tastes just like a cookie.
I should have taken a smaller bite.
Me too. Delicious.
You weren't joking. They do taste like cookies.
And you can keep them in your fridge for over 2 months. I think that's what it said.
Oh my God.
2 months.
So it's not like fruit where it's going to go bad the next day.
Yeah, exactly. So
this is really good.
Make a whole batch and save them for whenever you're working out.
Oh yeah, I think we should probably clean off our hands.
Good idea. Oh, peanut butter.
Just flinging some peanut butter at you. That's all right. Wow, these are really good. I mean, they're sweet, and you can really taste the chia seeds in them and the oat. I feel like it adds definitely an extra crunch to it.
Yes.
Wow, definitely energized. Definitely a good post-workout.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I love it.
And with that, Rams, that is all the time we have for peanut butter and chocolate tonight.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Tune in tomorrow night for Thursday's news broadcast right here on CTV Channel 11. Good night.